What's up, guys? Welcome back to Bunnycraft. As you can see behind me, the spiders are doing well. Definitely wasn't another cave spider thorns incident. Absolutely not. These are the exact two same spiders that I left off with last time. Gosh, I'm so happy with this project. I love these guys. The actual reason I'm over here is this way. Check out that snowy plains. Like I said in the last episode, this is where I want to build my big base, which, hello, can of worms, no, which I actually managed to finish drawing out my kind of tentative floor plan. I'll have to see how I feel about it once there's actually some structure to work off of, but I need the plan in the first place. So, I kind of mentioned it in the last episode, but I'm a little bit unsure of how to proceed with episodes regarding this project because obviously, since it's a huge building project, it's going to take a really long time just in like placing blocks time, not even everything else. And kind of the situation regarding my recording time is that I kind of only have like a couple of hours, like every few days, to record stuff. So I don't know. So that's gonna be something that I have to figure out. If you have any thoughts, leave a comment. But I don't know. It's just an unideal situation. I think for this episode, I'll just do maybe a bit of like a trial build, like maybe just one room, one or two walls, just to like kind of showcase like how it will look when stuff is in place, but actually do the real brunt of everything off camera and then just like show off my progress at the beginning of each next episode. Also, yeah, I really hate this lake, and I think now that I have Silk Touch, I'm just gonna mine it out for ice and try again because this is disgusting. The main thing that I have to figure out right now is how much space in front of the like entryway do I want to put this? This side will be, I think, one of the wings, not the entryway. So I do actually, which way do I want this place to face? I was assuming over that way since, like I said, I want to turn that dark forest into a big lake. So the front of the building would be facing the big lake, and then I'd maybe have a bridge out or something. But I guess I have other options, don't I? I think I want the bridge over to this main area to be probably like here or, somewhere off this kind of, I guess, peninsula. Is that the word I'm looking for? Maybe have a path go down here. I'm probably gonna wind up flattening this, or at least making it flatter. So I'm not really taking any of the hills super into account because I can just change them up, whatever. But I think if bridge was right here, and then I made a path maybe going through here, maybe down the side of this lake here. There's actually a lot of space in this direction. Maybe I should be thinking bigger. Go further away. Chest biome's huge, damn. I have way more space than I thought I did. That's awesome. So I could probably start even far back here and then maybe just have like a front garden that's where the bridge is. I think that will work just fine. Yeah, and then this will be a front garden. I can maybe have like my stables and my barn and my orangery in this area, my wheat fields and that sort of thing. Oh, there's another spruce forest over there. I really should have looked closer at that chunk base screenshot. And then maybe have the entrance hall and that like big dip between those two hills. I think that would look pretty cool. How does that look for an entranceway? I mean, it's good for, excuse me, it's good for like a Minecraft house-sized entryway. But like I said, I want the scale on this to be like huge. I have very specific plans for the inside that I want to make sure I have plenty of room to mess around with. I think that's an okay size. And then I think I want the front of each wings to be about the same width. Maybe even more. I don't build big structures like this super often, but what I am experienced with is like Sims building. And even in The Sims, I hate building mansions because you have to do so much. And after a certain amount, you run out of ideas. I can't believe that. I wish I had a face cam so you could see the face that I just made there. That was so sad. Maybe once I have all my stuff settled, I need to make some memorial buildings for all the bats and rabbits I've witnessed. How's the scale looking here? If I can get far away enough to see it. I think that's okay. I think if I mean, I can't really go that much bigger because the river's right there. I think that's a good size to at least start out with. I will start putting some materials together and build my little showcase slice. Just do some light terraforming so I can see what I'm doing. Should probably actually explain what the plan is for this. I thought since there's an add-on for this texture pack that makes the stone bricks look like gingerbread, I thought it would just be a kind of a wasted opportunity to not try and make my base like, a gingerbread mansion. I've had that idea in my mind for a long time, but I wasn't like sure enough of the specifics to really like actually get a plan settled and everything. Kind of the inspiration for the like architecture style I'm going for here is sort of like Rococo or like late Baroque style, very loose because I don't know what I'm doing. Except I don't just want to make like, a Baroque style mansion in this Minecraft texture pack. I want it to specifically be like if somebody was building a gingerbread house in real life and they wanted their gingerbread house to look like a Rococo style mansion. Um, what choices would they make during that build process? This looks a little bit weird, just the one, but I think once I get a few more of these in, you'll really be able to see the vision. All right, how's that look? Can you see the vision? For the most part, pretty happy with this wall design. And I don't have to stick to it through the whole thing. I obviously looked at a lot of reference images and definitely on a lot of them, different sections of the wall had different pillar styles, and it was all just very artistic and kind of experimental. So um, if this ever gets boring, I can absolutely change it up a bit, and that'll even make it more realistic. So here I am actually in my creative world now. As you can see, some of my other projects. Just one of the many revolutionary inventions from my brilliant mind. Anyway, so I'm not sure how interesting the building is. I thought I'd explain a little bit of my thought process too. Obviously, I got the gingerbread stone bricks. I think that's super cute. A lot of the reference images I looked at uh, pillars were very common, not super like prominent though. Base wall of stone bricks with the cobblestone walls and some candy cane pillars not only gave a lot of variance in dimension, but also the walls kind of made that jump from candy cane pillars to the gingerbread wall just a little bit smoother. And then for a lot of the reference images I looked at too, namely the Würzburg residence, which I think I've looked at pictures of the most. It's very gorgeous and it really matches the style that I'm aiming for. A lot of those buildings had kind of a separate um, stonework texture for the second floor than the first floor. And then some spots, namely of the Würzburg residence, had these kind of like balconies. They look like they might be fake. They do give a nice extra bit of dimension, especially for such large buildings. They can even kind of detailed patterns like this can kind of get samey after a while. Having the stripes a bit more sparse and the pillars that are closer to you um, adds like a actually really cool sense of dimension and depth beyond just the physical depth between these two pillars. This is just kind of me scoping out potential ideas, and I'm probably going to change it up once I have the brunt of the actual building in place. It can't snow on like stairs or slabs or fences or anything like that, so using quartz for stuff that would have gotten snowed on if it was possible. The birch fences and stuff, and just generally very light colors, just make it blend in with the rest of the biome a little bit better. And before I go, I'll just do the teensy weensiest demo of kind of my roof design. A lot of the buildings I looked at had kind of a steeper slope, and then there's sort of a line in the middle of the roof, and then it evens out just a bit more. And then extra fashion stair at the top, I guess. Anyways, that's it for today's episode. Thank you for watching. I've been your host, Fluffy Bunny. Farewell.